My name is Greg Stone. I am the minister to senior adults as well as a personnel coordinator here at Parker Memorial, and also had the privilege of being the worship leader at the Dearmanville campus. I was born in Baxley, Georgia, the oldest of three boys. My brothers and I, we were known throughout our community, even though we were not mean guys, we were quite mischievous. We were known as the Rolling Stones. You might find us racing go-karts in the ditch or jumping from a barn, from a tree limb as if we were Tarzan. My brothers and I, we got along really well. My brothers and I, we fought a lot. So you'd ask, do we love each other? It'd be yes. You'd ask, do we get along? Yes. I had a great childhood growing up in Baxley, Georgia. I grew up in church. I had the best Sunday school teachers and the preacher that just loved children. And it was there in the Oakview Baptist Church that I heard these teachers and the preacher tell about how much God loved us and how He sent His Son to die for us. But more importantly, it was how Jesus, not only He died, but He was victorious over the grave, and that because of that victory, I too could live forever. It was because of the obedience of my brother, and also because of those teachers, Sunday school teachers, as well as the preacher, that I decided to accept Christ as my Savior. One Sunday evening, I just walked the aisle right behind my little brother and my cousin. I was so excited to be able to do that, and it was one of the best decisions that I ever made. Upon accepting Christ as my Savior, there was an immediate change in my life. I was uniquely aware that the things that I knew were wrong, I now knew that were actually sin. I also had this overwhelming urge to let all my friends, my family, my cousins know that I accepted Jesus, and again, just what a difference He had made in my life. After making this decision of accepting Christ as my Savior, though, my dad decided that he did not want to be married to my mom anymore and chose to marry his secretary. So left me and my brothers and my mom, and so it was at that point that my mom decided to move us from Oakview Baptist Church to the Uptown First Baptist Church in Baxley, Georgia. But it was there that God did a great work in my life, to where He introduced me to two different men. One, Jimmy Howard, who was my student minister, and then Randy Barber, who was my high school choral director. And it was because of the influence of both these guys, I chose to follow in the path of Randy Barber. He was my mentor, to go to Auburn. At Auburn, I chose to major in music education. While at Auburn, I was Auburn mascot while there. It was there where I met my beautiful wife, Dean, and we've been married for over 30 years. We also have 4 children, 2 grandchildren. One of our daughters is about to get married in March, and we're excited about that, how God is working in our families. But things have not always been so great. Dina was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2010. So we had to battle that with her. My mom was diagnosed with lung cancer at the same time Dina with breast cancer. My dad died just 2 years after my mom with complications from Alzheimer's. So battling just those health issues there at one time, those are just some issues that we had to work through. But God is still faithful, even through all of our what we may call sufferings here on earth, or the challenges that was put before us, was very faithful to carry us through, and allowed us to go through some of these things so that we at some time will be able to come back and share with others that have been through maybe divorce, or maybe been through some type of a health issue as cancer. Again, God is so faithful, and God is so just, and God is so strong. He's my best friend, and I am so glad to be able to share Him with you. And I look forward to an opportunity for you to tell me your story.